How's it going tonight, guys? I'm gonna get a couple machines made tonight, and I got all the equipment to do it right here. A couple machines I have missed for one reason or another, and I decided I'd go ahead and go back and we'll give them a look at. So, first thing we're gonna make here is a sifter. And I need to go grab my wire cutters, because I do not have them on me. I was trying to put my pickaxe, that's what I was trying to put away. But I have no room in there. I need to clean out my stuff. Holy crap. Alright, well, you're gonna sit on the shelf. And you know what? I want to get rid of these cutters. So I'm gonna use these for crafting. So we need these two and these two. The two regular rods. This one uses the robust, which is double plates. And then wrench and cutters. And there goes my wrench. Which means I'm going to have to make a new one. To make my other machine, I do believe. But before we do that, we need to make a motor for this. And I haven't made my polarizer yet, so I still have to do it that way. And actually, we're going to make this in the other room because I don't have the wires on me. The wires are still back here. By the way, I'll be here on the server for a little while. Not my single player world, because the newest update has a issue with Forge Multiblock, which unfortunately is a dependency for Magneticraft. And Magneticraft I actually allowed to make limestone in my world. Okay, I need a hammer and a wrench, so I'm not going to be making that yet either. And so right now I can't get into my single player world. I'm looking into a couple options to fix the problem. And if neither of them end up panning out, I will just reboot the world and we will start over fresh. But if I do that, I think I'm going to change out regular IC2 for IC2 Classic, so I can see how different that works compared to the regular IC2, because it's got a better, more Gregtech style feel to the ENet. Go ahead and throw that in there. I gave my other wrench away to Rokir, who's on with us. Been talking to him for a while, and he's off mining at the moment. Yeah, I was just looking to see if I had an extra wrench laying around, but I don't. I did make a addition to the Gregtech corner down here. take you down and show that to you real quick. I decided that just placing Greg in the ore washer and the piece of bronze in the corner wasn't enough. I needed to give them a fence to keep them in, so I put iron bars around them so Greg can get along with that ore washer. And how are my plates coming? Man, them things are slow. Quicker than Crucible, but still slow. And I don't have a wrench, so I can't even move the one I got. Let's see. My sifter is going to go here. And I can go ahead and show you in case you didn't know. It's same as the sifting table. Been through this in my single player, but goes through ores that are sand or gravel, and you can do any purified gems. You can also do gravel, which will give you different things. You can get crafter, clay dust, quartzite, and stone dust out of it, and sand as well, each with their own chance. The most being small things of stone dust at 75, and then flint at 50. So it's very useful for ores, and I actually run a lot of gravel through it because it's a nice way to get sand. Because you can't just break sand down to, or get sand like you used to, unless you use IC2 machines by pulverizing gravel into sand. You have to sift it because the only pulverizer we have is either the crusher or the shredder, and neither one of them do it. Alright, so let's see if we got this done yet. Just about. And there's a public service announcement that's probably going to come out tomorrow for a reactor. Something I found today that I was hoping was being fixed, but apparently not, because the IC2 team is going to 189 now, which is not going to be RF based. That was an April Fool's joke, like I was hoping. And kind of figured. So they're probably not going to put out any more updates for 1.7.10, or not as many probably. It's the way most mods work. When they go to a different version, they usually discontinue working on the one they're on. So I wouldn't expect them to be much different. Alright, so make me a new wrench here, and we will get this done. Alright, so wrench and hammer, triple plates, magnetic iron rod, copper wires. That'll make my electric motor, and that will go in right here and needs to be turned this direction. There we go. So it's all hooked up now, except I forgot my automatic switch to turn it off. And I need to get my screwdriver so I can set it. Screwdriver and my automatic switch. There we go. Need both of them. I'm going to have to make some more. It's the last two I have. Which I need to make a suggestion to Greg. I don't know if it's possible, but you notice these go in this upper corner. I really wish they went down here like the buttons do. Or, because there's some machines like this one where it could be up there. You know, it needs to be wherever that thing is, and I don't think there's a way to tell, but maybe he could make it so the screwdriver could adjust it to which corner. Alright, so actually I didn't need to set this. This was set right, because I want it on 32. Oh, alright, you're getting 34 because I'm not going back around. Alright, so I've got some sand magnetite here. Go ahead and throw that in there. And why are you not turning on? You should be getting power. Yeah, and it should be getting power. There we go. Apparently I just need to reset the wire. So there we go, that'll run. It's not getting enough power. So we're gonna up it to 64. Won't work. Oh, wait a minute. I bet it's because it was on 32. Or 34, not 32. Let's put it back on 32. Because that should do just fine. Yeah, it don't look like it's resetting now. Alright, so we got that. Now we'll make the other machine. And that is... see if I can remember the name of this thing. I don't really understand the name for it. So it kind of... oh man, I had this problem earlier. I couldn't... every time I remember what it is, I forget. Alright, we're going to look it up this way. Uses for this. There we go. The cluster mill. I don't know why I could not remember that. But anyways, that's what we're making. So we need a bunch of gears. And crud, I need 5, not 4. So I gotta go make one more gear. I thought it only needed 4 small gears. And luckily I got some bronze already made up. This won't take but a minute. Bronze plate right there. Throw that in there. Turn that on. And I need my small gear. There we go. And the small gear plate should be in here still. You might notice a little bit of frame lag right now. It's something to do with powering these through the these here. I don't know what it is, but it creates a lot of lag. It doesn't do it to me in single player. It only does it on the server. So I have no idea what it is. We've tried a bunch of different setups to do it. I need to have XAR look at this one and see if I have it wrong compared to the ones that he showed me over there, but it should be right. But it's not really server, it's not server side at all. It's all client side. And you'll notice when I do this, I'm down to like 20 some frames. So it's like the chunk updates. But what's weird is I don't lag any other time. And I can do this in single player and it doesn't lag me. So why it does it on the server does not make sense to me. Because I have the same exact setup right here on my single player and have no problem with it. And I have all kinds of rotary craft things as well. And I don't think it can be the RAM because I have plenty allocated and it's not running out. It's not even going up and down really, really fast. So I have no idea what's causing it. Alright, so, and you notice once I turn it off, the lag goes away. Let's go ahead and get this cluster mill made. So we need this, these, we need, is it this down here? And then hammer and wrench. Alright, daggone it. Which way is it? Gear goes in the center, wrench on the left. There we go. Now, this is basically for making your foils. It needs to have power from the back from an electric motor. And I need to turn my bat box up to it, which will turn it on. Now I'll put this on there and that'll turn it off. But this just takes your plates and turns it into foil. So if you need a lot of foil, you can actually set your roll former, which are not your roll former, this one. The roll bender, which creates your plates from ingots, up to drop into the chest that this one takes from, and you can just have your own little line of machines to do so. But that should work just fine now. And that is about all I have for today. Just wanted to get those two machines made. And we can see that this is pumping stuff out here for us nicely. So I'll just let that sit there and run through that, because I need to get a bunch more iron made. I have pretty much exhausted my stock around here. And tomorrow probably I will be working on setting up an extruder, or I am going to be redoing my steam room in here. Now that we have a distillery, I want to make a distillery and probably move my boilers a bit. So one of those two will probably be tomorrow. So have a good one. Take it easy. And I will see you next time.